Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are getting started with the weekend, and it is Thursday, but there's just a lot of stuff going on this weekend, and I think you guys will really enjoy it and like watching it. So right now I'm headed out to a GRWM pop-up in LA. It is the first day of the pop-up, so it's happening this weekend, and I think it's for their like new butter yellow collection. That's like the color this summer. Like everyone's like butter yellow, butter yellow. It is pretty cold out. It's only 67 degrees in LA, which I know is not cold for East Coast folks, but it is for here. I'm gonna add on this Miss Dior parfum. I love this stuff. It's my favorite. I am waiting on a few packages, so we are gonna do a little bit of an unboxing and try on haul later on in this video, but I am running later than I expected, so let's just get everything on and get in the car. Back in the car. I didn't even go into the pop-up because I ran out of time. I have to get back home for a meeting that I have for the group trip to Greece. So if you guys are new here, I host different group trips for people to join me from online, and our meeting to answer like any questions and kind of meet the team is tonight, which tonight on the East Coast, because my team is based on the East Coast, I'm the one that's based in LA. Anyway, the pop-up, I'm so annoyed. The line wasn't even long. It's just that they were only letting in like 10 people at a time. So like obviously it takes a long time for people to actually like get in the store, shop around or whatever. And you could purchase things, but they were also giving out ice cream and also flowers and like little mini bouquets. It just took forever. I don't have enough time. I have to have enough time to get back home because the meeting is a lot more important. So we're gonna head back home and I'll see you guys in a bit.
You're still on mute.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Running back from an event. So, hi everyone.
January, there was only just one that I made today. Outside of that, just giving you like a high overview of what to expect, and just giving you the opportunity to meet everybody on my team and so forth. I'm not sure if Keith and Isaac will be able to make it, but we'll see if they can. For the most part, you guys really don't have to think too much on this trip except for your free days. But on your free days, we also give you the itinerary that we're going to be on, and typically everybody just follows the group, you know what I mean? But we provide that space that if you don't have anything planned, you'll know where most of us are, but then if you want to do your own thing, we just kind of tell you how to coordinate that.
Yeah, you're going in and out. I don't know if anybody else heard that.
Yeah,
but,
no.
Yeah, I'm Justin, part of the team from the beginning. I'll be here for like guest engagements and pretty much make sure everybody gets safe. Like I have a military background, intel background. I have a bunch of friends and old colleagues at different embassies around the world. So typically I get like safety briefs, things, areas, not to go in, and everybody has, there's always certain places around all the trips that we do that may not always be safe, but I just want to make sure everybody gets safe.
Okay, meeting is over and it is 5 o'clock, which means I'm gonna make dinner. It's actually funny because most people are based on the East Coast from the meeting. So everyone who's going on the trip plus the team, and they're all like, all right, I'm going to bed tonight. And I'm like, I'm gonna make dinner because it's still 5 o'clock. So I'm making these shrimp butter rolls, which are gonna be really good. I'm really excited about this actually. But tomorrow, I was supposed to edit my YouTube video that is gonna be out by the time you guys see this one, but I was supposed to edit that video. Didn't do it today, so I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow morning. And just, I don't know, make time to do it, even though I have other things going on. Also have some updates for some tennis things that I'm planning. This just feels like a month of planning where I'm not necessarily doing a ton of things, but I'm just like in meetings. I'm in voice notes, which I will send like podcast like voice notes as my updates, which I really should send emails so that it's written. But lately it's just been like these podcast voice messages. But yeah, it's been a lot of planning for different events that have come in throughout the year. Greece is the last group trip that I have this year, so that'll be in May. But then we're planning, in my last video, you probably saw that I'm like planning for the ski trip, which is the start of January 2026. So everything happens like really far in advance. I don't think people really realize that, because like by the time you guys see it, and you have a live link and like all that. We've probably been working on it for like 4 or 5 months by that point. So yeah, it just like takes a lot, but the tennis events will really start at the end of summer, so August, and it's currently April at the, April 24th if you're watching this live. So yeah, everything just like has to happen months in advance for it to actually come into fruition. And even though I personally am like, all right, let's get it done, let's do it, let's put it out, you know, whatever, it's not always my decision of like when things are released, because sometimes there's delays, there's setbacks, there's a bunch of things that are going on. So yeah, all that to say is things are in motion. Things are getting planned. They're just not going live just yet. But if you're following me on Instagram, then you'll definitely see it. Also, if you follow me on TikTok, then you'll see it hopefully at some point. TikTok has been a little crazy lately, and I'm just like kind of over it. But yeah. All right, let me make some dinner. And I just found out that You, the newest season of You, is live on Netflix. So I'm definitely gonna watch that tonight. Hello, it's Friday. I am not at the tennis courts like I originally planned. And that is because Erica says it's going to rain, which I don't think it's going to rain at all in any way, shape, or form. But what's really annoying is that rain here is a really big deal, especially if you play tennis. Whereas when I lived on the East Coast and it rained, it was just like, oh, it's raining, whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to play, or I'm not playing right now, but I am going to play on Sunday, so I'm excited about that. But we decided to go get smoothies instead to do more chat about like content and stuff, and just some of the plans that we have coming up. So we are still meeting, and what I've realized is that since I've stopped drinking, I've just started asking people to go out to smoothies. Like, I don't ask them for coffee, I don't ask them for drinks because I don't drink, and I don't ask them for dinner, but instead I've just landed on smoothies, and for no reason, no one has ever said no. Like, they're just like, yeah, of course, let's do it. I don't know what it is about smoothies, but people just like, I guess, get excited about it, or they just don't say no. I don't know. But anytime I've asked someone to go out for drinks, you know, when I did drink, they would be like, you know, I have to do this, I have work, whatever, which is understandable because like no one can be drinking on their job generally, right? But now that I ask people for smoothies, they're like, oh my God, yeah, that's such a great idea. I love that. So, oh my God, wait, this is a cute little area. Although I don't know if I'm in the right spot. I know it's in Colorado. Anywho, we are meeting at Jamba Juice, and I just sent her the location, so I'm assuming she's going to be a little bit late. But I'm going to find a spot anyway and just sit down until she gets here. Got the green and ginger, and the other day when I went to, or I guess the last vlog when I went to coffee, I did get a smoothie and it did have ginger in it, but it had a lot of ginger, so I asked for half a cup of ginger, or like half a scoop of ginger, whereas they normally do 2 scoops. This is my first time having it, so let's see how it is. Now that is the right amount of ginger. Yeah, this is good. It has mangoes, ginger, and kale, and something else, but it's definitely not overpowering, so I do like it this way.
I started watching it last night, but I like to fall asleep. Like,
okay,
yeah, like
that's the only thriller I can watch. Everything, like, I haven't watched.
Girl, I cannot believe.
No, I swore
you left that fucking movie.
I really thought I was getting a basketball movie.
That's your fault because you know.
No, it's not. I'm not taking responsibility for that. No, I'm not. I thought maybe it was like they brought back like a, you know, Michael Jordan like thing. No, it was her fault. It was her fault that I didn't see that movie because she knew I didn't watch scary movies. She already knew that.
Oh, the series was just gory. It was not scary.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It was like vampires.
Yeah, no, I saw the previews when I went to go see another movie, and I was like, yep, definitely won't be going to see that one. No. So you know how movie theaters will be like, oh, we're playing Harry Potter this weekend, or like, oh, we're playing. That's what I thought it was for this Michael Jordan thing. Because we talk about sports.
Yeah, but I ain't never heard you say nothing about Michael Jordan.
No, I swore it was because I told you though, I don't do scary movies.
But that was scary in my head.
I was scared from Get Out.
Girl.
So
you need to face your fears. Missing out on good movies.
Not at all. But
it's all symbolism. It's
I guess the
always
only
symbolism. The white
thriller.
man versus the black man. It's always symbolism. All those movies are symbolism.
What is it about? It was like, doesn't he go home to like Mississippi or
So
something?
basically, Michael B. Jordan is playing two people.
The B is important.
I said that. I would never call him Michael Jordan. That's the thing. That's somebody different.
I don't know. I don't remember you saying Michael B. Jordan.
Bro,
I hear Michael Jordan. I'm like,
Bro,
oh yeah.
I
yeah.
really think whatever. But
Anyway, so what happened?
he was playing twins, like twin brothers. So it's kind of cool. He was playing two roles the whole movie.
Okay.
And so they were like hot shots, kind of thugs type vibe that made it out of the South, went to Chicago, made it big there, whatever. Really like
Yeah.
hustle gangs, you know.
Yeah, no.
And
We gotta wait back for the rest of the story, so I'm not gonna go see the movie. I'm like, I'm not gonna go see it. So
whatever,
you
so
gotta
that you
tell
can
me.
hear it. Well, spoiler alert. So yeah, so he goes back to the South and wants to open up a juke joint, right?
Okay.
And so their little cousin is like a really good, like jazz, has the bass, beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of in this other storyline of he's a preacher's kid trying to play the devil's music. So you know his dad
Okay.
doesn't like it or whatever. So the cousins bring him around so that he can play music while they do their thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes. They open up this juke joint and they basically want to have an opening night. So the whole movie is about them preparing for this opening night. So they go and, you know, rustle up all their old comrades and bring all this shit together. Got somebody to cook, clean. They interface with the women apparently that they've dated their whole lives that they left. Like,
Okay.
it's like it's a period piece, literally.
Yeah,
That's why like
yeah.
everybody's like really going up for it, and it was good. Like it
Okay.
was good. But
Okay.
I feel like all black movies that are in this genre kind of do the same thing. All it was missing was like Kendrick Lamar coming out and having like the
Not
theme
Kendrick.
song. You know, like
Yeah.
that song by him and SZA.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It was really
a song
good.
by him and SZA.
Yeah,
That's
you know. Yeah, listen, that's it. That's all we needed to make. Or
Yeah.
John Legend, Common, you know.
Oh
like
yeah,
that kind of
yeah, to
vibe.
like wrap it up together at the
You know what I'm
end,
saying?
and everybody
Yeah.
does like a Soul Train line down.
Exactly.
You know,
I
like
mean, exactly. Literally. Only thing that was missing. So
Okay.
they open up the little the club, and then it's a fun night. Everything's going great until these white people come knocking on the door, and
Okay.
white people are the vampires. So basically, like you could tell that they were vampires if you watch any vampire things because he was like, oh, you know, you have to invite me inside, you know. So
okay.
vampires have to be invited inside. So
Yeah.
they didn't really like clock it.
Okay.
And so what happened was there was somebody that was like white passing that was in there, and I don't know if she was actually white or just like high yellow or
Yeah.
what, but like white passing. She went out because they were like really trying to get into the club, like, oh, we can play music, let us come in, and they're like, nah, like you're a bunch of white people randomly
Yeah.
out here, and we just like no, you know. So she, as the either white or white passing,
Yeah.
walks out and goes and like tries to like get them back because they're like, we'll pay a bunch of money. And so they needed the money because they were letting in people that were like picking cotton, so they didn't have real money.
Okay.
They had
Yeah.
like play money that they would exchange, but it didn't
Yeah.
have any value. So them saying they were going to pay a bunch of money, she went to go get them. Well, on her quest to go get them, she finds out they're vampires.
okay.
So she gets like, you know, turned into a vampire. And so then she goes back inside, obviously is invited.
See, this sounds
inside.
scary. I'm scared already.
And girl. And so then all hell breaks loose from there.
Right,
Because
okay.
they're trying to figure out what's going on. And then as things
Yeah.
start happening, they put together that, oh shit, you know.
Yeah, P0.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was good. It was very good. It was good, you know. It was like a vampire movie, you know.
Yeah, no.
So,
And the only vampire movie I've seen was Twilight.
I mean, it was basically Twilight.
It's not raining, so I'm mad at you. But anyway, I just sent you notes for what I was thinking, and we can kind of like go over it. I just got back from Trader Joe's, and I also picked up a package that was sent to me by Ralph Lauren. So we're gonna unbox that. As for my Trader Joe's haul, it's the same old thing that I got that was a little bit different are the mochi green tea, which I have gotten these before in the past, but I don't think I've ever talked about them on the vlog before. So yeah, not really new to me, but new to you guys. So let me put these things up and then I'll chat with you in a second. see what's inside. This is unexpected. Okay. A racing PR package. Let's open it. Polo. This is interesting. Okay, let me show you guys. So I have a Polo racing cap, and then also Polo Red Eau de Toilette. So let us see how this smells. I'm not gonna spray it on me. I'm just gonna spray it in the air. Yes, this is very masculine, very woodsy. It just gives me like wood scents. I mean, it looks like it would be a masculine scent. Like that makes the obvious sense. But yeah, this is the newest fragrance from Ralph Lauren. I was expecting some clothing in PR, but I don't really know what that is. So we'll just see. But I did get my pedicure earlier, which I have to get pedicures regularly or else like I just feel like a swab. Like, I don't know. Even though I'm an athlete, I really am very adamant about getting my nails done or getting my toes done because I used to work in a nursing home way back in the day, and a lot of the people who live there, like the older folks, they would have like really bad foot problems because they never took care of their feet. So I am like super adamant about it. Like, if anything, I go at least once a month minimum, but typically I will go like every other week to make sure like my nails are situated. You obviously don't have to get nail polish, but like I'm just saying, you know, nail polish on it. So got my toesies done, and I am finally caught up on You, so I can watch the newest season of You on Netflix. This is season 5. I didn't realize I didn't watch season 4, so I had to watch all of season 4. Done, did that. Now I'm moving on to season 5. So I'm just gonna have some snacks and hang out for tonight. I was gonna go out the house, but I'm like, You is kind of important right now, so I'm just gonna watch that. And then tomorrow we do have a tennis event, so that'll be really fun. And I don't really know what to expect. Hopefully the weather's a lot better than it is today, so I guess we'll just see. Good morning. I am getting ready for tennis, so I'm halfway through now. Thank goodness, halfway through the newest season of You. I've been spending a lot of time watching. But I am about to head out to go to the Wilson store opening in Beverly Hills. So they just opened this new store. There's a location in Santa Monica that I've actually gone to on the vlog before, but they just opened a location in Beverly Hills, and they partner with liveball. So I signed up to go to the event. So we're going to go check out the store, and we're also going to go play live ball. I haven't played live ball in this specific area, so it should be fun. It's also a specific event too, so I don't think they're going to be doing this weekly at, you know, this new location or location that's new to me. But I'm excited to get out of the house. It is just so cold. I think we're in like an early June gloom here in LA. Like, it's the end of April, early May, which I think is fair to say that it's June gloom. Like, it's not very sunny. Like, yesterday it rained while I was getting my nails done, and it was sunny for the rest of the day, but it's still like pretty chilly. So anywho, I am looking for a new tennis bag, so we'll see if I find anything that I like in the store today. I am gonna have some time to shop around a little bit and just like familiarize myself with the store. I'm sure they're doing something of some sort because it is LA, and they're, you know, we're very over the top here. Let me fix my hair, and then we're gonna head out. Even though today is Sunday, I actually had like a few quick meetings. This was like via text and voice memo podcast is what I've been calling it. But as ideas come to me, I will just like reach out to the people that I know can make them happen. And they're like, let's just hop on a call real quick. And I'm like, okay. So I did that by accident this morning. Was not planned. I was just like, oh, I think this would be a good idea. Yeah, so I would love to get a tennis bag, or at least see what tennis bags they have. On last week's vlog, I did go to Lulu, and they had a few tennis bags that were out. Everyone's kind of putting out their tennis stuff this time of year, which is great because then I can kind of shop around and figure out which bag I like and which one I want to go with. It's not that my old bag is bad, it's just not as feminine as I would want it to be, but I did get it for free from a guy in the park. So that was a really fun memory. It also happened, so it was during Thanksgiving, and it also happened unexpectedly. Like I was just like playing tennis in the park and this guy gave me a bag. So anywho, push these edges down, fix my eyebrows a little bit. I don't put on makeup when I go play tennis because, I mean, I would obviously sweat it off. But I do try to make sure that my flyaways aren't all that flying away. And also fixing my eyebrows and a little bit, like a reasonable amount of mascara. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. The sweater. Hi, how are you? Back is back here. I like these. I like these. I just don't know if they're men's. Maybe they are actually. It's a size 9. I think that is for men. I would wear those. I don't see any like girlier ones besides the pink at the top, which like I'm not a fan. These are women's. I like these. These are cute. It's $98. It's not bad. I also like these. They're very similar. This one to this one. I'm really early, so I'm just gonna hang out and wait. Time. The house we went to was really nice, although everyone was like, the bathroom is so great, and I didn't see the bathroom, but I did see the view. The view was really nice. There was a pool right outside of the court, and one guy, he actually hit a shot so hard the ball bounced up and over the gate and it went in the pool. So funny. But I did win one of the live ball baskets, which was really cool. So I won like at the last minute, and they were like, oh, you get a special prize from Wilson, so we're gonna take you back to the store and then you'll get like a prize from them. And it was container balls. I guess this is a specific collab or Clash V3, I don't know, but all the balls have these symbols on them. I'm not going to open it because it is sealed, so I'll just play with those later. Also, they had sandwiches and like juices and stuff that were there, and I had this juice. I don't know, it's called The Juice. I think that's what it's called. But the flavor was on top, and it took me so long to figure out what the hell the flavor even was. And I did not like this. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to get a green one. People were like, oh, the green juice is great. I grabbed the green juice. Turns out I grabbed like a green juice plus, which had additional ginger in it. And I hate ginger in my drinks. Like ginger with sushi, perfect. I love it. Give me all of that. But ginger in a smoothie or a juice, no, you lost me. Anyway, I had the green juice plus, which had 3 times the amount of regular ginger. And I was like, okay, this is even worse. So I ended up giving that one away to some other girl. And I just drank the rest of this because I was thirsty and I ran out of water. So that's why this is completely empty. But yeah, it was really fun. I'm excited for more of their events because they do the weekly live ball, which I'm going to again next week. But they do every now and again for different like tennis tournaments and stuff. They do different events. So for the Wilson store opening, they did this one in kind of like a celebration of it. So I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to go again, but I'm gonna make these chicken samosas. I'm gonna watch the rest of you. I'm gonna chill out for the rest of my Sunday. I definitely need a shower. My feet smell awful. And yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. So I will see you guys next weekend, because next weekend I have a lot of other really cool things going on. Anyway, end the vlog here. I will see you guys next week. Bye.